This program is sponsored by Dave Stahl.
Power on. Power on.
It's time to take your place on the starting grid and get ready for Racer Radio. Your host, Dave Stahl, about to take you for a white-knuckled lap around the motorsports industry, covering everything from top-notch national drivers and crew chiefs right down to your local kid racers and racetracks. Watch for the apex, because here comes Racer Radio with Dave Stahl.
All right, folks, welcome to Racer Radio on FM 96.1, AM 1170.
The answer.
All right, Amber, hope you got your radio turned up. Amber's it. Laying on the couch, got a cocktail, and enjoying life. Well, I tell you, that girl's got it made in the shade. And I texted her to find out if she has to wear a helmet when she races at Verona. I don't think I've got anything back yet, but we'll hopefully make that happen. Well, we got Brittany in the house. She's stressing just a tad.
Just a tad.
She's got in-student class tomorrow.
I'm excited to see
You're
my students
gonna
and meet
do
them
just
in person for the first time.
You're going to do just hunky-dory. You are. I have all the confidence in the world.
Dave.
So who you got in the house?
Well, I am flanked by gentlemen who know a lot about racing. We have Dennis Taylor to my left. He can race just about anything and win in it, is what I'm gathering quickly. And we have the man Jim to my right who makes it happen.
And, you know, he dispels the myth that if you're just a tad heavy, you can't win.
David!
No.
David!
No.
Stall!
Stop and think about it. How many times you see somebody that weighs 110 win because they have a weight advantage?
Well, Eric wins a lot in the same
But that's
division.
what I'm saying. So that means there's more talent than there is anything. And he lets that weight thing not even get in the way, and that's a positive. Because there's a lot of guys and girls out there that might feel like they're a little on the heavy side, and they don't want to race.
He started this whole interview
Did you like that?
with the weight.
Well,
okay, how much is your car? Like for a dwarf car, it has to be minimum 1,000
do you have to
pounds.
add weight? Do you have to add weight to your car?
No.
Okay.
But the left side weight helps out a lot, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to throw that in there as a bonus as well. So what are you racing this season?
Pretty much anything that we have running, but we're gonna. We got the pony stock car that's Old Faithful, always goes out there and does good.
How'd you do in that last week?
We won last week. Yeah.
See, I told you weight doesn't make any difference.
That car's been good to me. In 3 years, 45 races, we've won 42 of them. So
in the 11.
In the 11 car,
Is it like white with yellow?
It's white with yellow right now, and with everybody else's color on the side.
I was going to say, didn't you kind of maybe get some extra colors this season?
It gets painted. I don't even worry about painting it because everybody else has some good colors. So
yeah, pretty soon it's going to be a mosaic. It's going to have every color in the rainbow on it.
Exactly. Yeah. It's
So how long you been racing?
I started racing in Verona in 2008. Grew up racing, go-karts and stuff as I was younger, and my dad raced at El Cajon Speedway back in the 80s. So kind of grew up, but I was too too young at the time to race Cajon before it closed. So we went to Verona in 08 with a neighbor that we shared a race car.
And it's funny, you went right straight to dirt.
Yeah, right to dirt. Never raced on asphalt. So.
Yeah. Which probably would have been, Cajon, it would have been nice if you could have got a couple laps at Cajon.
Yeah, I would have loved to run there.
Yeah, I got to help. I would sub for Tom McGrath, so I probably know your dad.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I always used to yell, I go, all right, this is not Tom McGrath. So if I don't know who you are, you better put your name on top of the car with big letters, which didn't go over really well. But, now, who's this guy to your right?
I want to know how you met Jim.
Well, yeah, now, Jim, are you the driver or crew chief?
I'm not the driver. He's everything. Jim's been with me from the start pretty much, and it was kind of one of those things, you meet people, down the road, and it works out really well for me. And Jim's builds all the motors and does everything for me that I can't do on my own.
Wow.
And without him, we wouldn't even be able to make it to the races.
He's the man.
He must be doing something right.
Oh, yeah.
You're winning like crazy.
Yeah, we've won a lot. We've even loaned an engine out of my car in the middle of the season, put it in another guy's car that didn't have a motor, helping him out.
Sure.
And I race against another one of our engines. So
Did you beat him?
Oh yeah, I beat him.
See, I told you the weight doesn't make a difference.
So
Sometimes. He didn't beat him all the time.
The crew chief always speaks the loudest.
Oh, they at that particular time we were running 2 different classes, and every once in a while there's an issue with a lapper that takes us out or whatnot.
Yeah.
But,
You can't. That's just part of the game, right?
Yeah, I mean, when you're running, like I explained to them, it's they get all excited, but it's my engine, so
Yeah,
I'm raising my own stuff.
So Jim, have you always been a crew chief, or did you ever drive back in the day?
I drove back in. Last time I drove was 2006.
Okay.
Micro midgets.
Okay.
Oh.
But before that, I ran in Tijuana and drove super stock down there.
Real,
Very
a lot of people don't realize.
In the 80s.
A lot of people don't realize how big racing is in Mexico.
Yeah,
Those people love their motorsports.
They do love racing.
Yeah, no ifs, ands. Yeah, I had the Tijuana Grand Prix come to KUSI, and they were duct taping the wing on this one RX-7, and this other guy had a big block in they really cobble up some interesting race cars down there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do they still do that, Tijuana Grand Prix?
I don't know, but they don't have any circle track
No.
more down there.
Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate. Yes, dear.
Well, I see 3 numbers that you have on your cowboy hat there, Jim. We know 11, Dennis Taylor.
Right.
And then 22. Now that's Raymond, right?
Raymond Schott,
and
yeah.
Raymond was originally going to be here.
Yeah, he was going to make it, but it didn't work out this time. So.
Well, Dave, so check this out. This is why I had originally approached, which I'm very glad you're here, Jim. Thank you for coming. But I did originally reach out to Taylor here, Dennis, and his brother-in-law, because both of them ended up on the podium last week.
Wow.
And it was your brother-in-law's first race.
Very first race.
Right? So that's pretty impressive.
It was very awesome. It was a great time. We slammed all week long to get the car together with the new Hutchinson racing engine in it.
Hutchinson. I added the end.
We worked really, really hard, and my partner Adam and me and him all slammed that thing together. And we were working on it even on the way to the track, pretty much.
Oh, my gosh.
He managed to do really well the first night. So.
Is this your influence, or like you?
Yeah, he
your
has
brother-in-law.
Yeah, brother-in-law. He's been out there rooting for me for years and yelling from the stands. So
you said, quit yelling and get in the car.
I said, now you get to go see what it's really like.
Now he's invited to the big boy table on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So before we go to the next break, what was your impression of, I would call it, the new Barona?
Oh, the new Barona's got, a bunch of changes. The Barona always worked really well and ran really good, like a good engine, but every little tune-up here and there, makes it run better. So, the new Brent Sexton and Todd Salazar team here we got going on seems to be working out really good. They've done a lot of up changes. They're going to do a lot more events, And
they do a lot for the fans. I mean, they leveled off that one area to the west where you can put your RVs up there and your vans and your easy. I mean, get a beautiful overview in turn 2 and 3, but you can see all the way to turn 1 and 2. I'm sorry, 1 and 2, and you can see all the way to 3 and 4. It's a great viewing place.
Yeah, they've opened that up a lot more so we can get more RVs up there. Get people camping and having real good family events. And same thing for the pit areas. They've cleared out a ton of room for more pits, for more cars. So we encourage people to come from out of town to come on over, stay the weekend, run their cars, and try out the new track,
Next time you go there, take your tow truck and move her table back into her pits.
Oh yeah, I'll be moving everything and anything there.
I was just asking if we can have
my table back
where it was.
I'm sure we can get that arranged. I'll put that in the
work
orders.
List of things.
Yes, we're changing some stuff up. Bun Boy, we're going to move his Connex today and get him in his new setup.
After this show, he's going out to Verona.
Yeah, I got to go to the
Bun
track
Boy.
tonight.
What is Bun Boy?
He's a great guy.
Yeah, he's been a part of the track for a long time.
How did he get that poor nickname?
We'll try to get him on. I keep asking him and Eric, come on. They're shy.
Oh.
Yeah, I talked to Eric today. Was going to get him on the show, too. Told him we were going to give him a call. He's going to have to answer it.
He won't answer the call. He'll say, the track was too loud. I couldn't. Wait a minute. There's nobody there. How can it be too loud? Yes. That's so funny. All right, let's take a quick break. Right here on Racer Radio, FM 96.1, AM 1170.
The Answer. Yes, Brendan. There's some sprung monkey, baby. Woo!
All right, well, let's
Get him out of here.
Let's sit here for a second. Let this absorb.
It's a bit of an intro.
Is it a song you know?
Yeah, get him out of here.
You want to sing it to us?
No, there's Steve. Have you heard Steve sing?
That's Steve?
That's my Steve.
I had
Trouble
no.
we kick it.
He's good. I would never thought in a million years that was Steve.
In sweet home San Diego. Okay, he's the singer.
All right,
I play
let's get back
keys.
to work. This is Racer Radio on FM 96.1 AM 1170.
The answer.
Okay, you have a CD on this? You guys have a CD on this song?
This is a CD. Yes, this
Can
is
you
on
get
a CD.
Can you get me a CD?
I can get you their newest album.
I don't care. I want to hear this song.
Okay. I'll send you the video.
It's really good.
You're silly. You're being very
No,
nice.
I'm not.
Thank you, Dave.
Hey, I didn't have to say nothing. Like I said, well, let's get right back to the interview, right?
Get him out of here. Okay, we should talk to Dirt Dude.
Yeah, is Dirt Dude online? No.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yay!
Hey,
Sorry
well,
about that, Dirt Dude.
We're doing Brittany's.
You guys are in your own little grooving to different music today.
He plays a lot, and I had just asked, hey,
Sprung
we're going to hear
Monkey.
Sprung. You know, I run him on my hood.
You wrote him on the hood.
Yeah, it's a sponsor. They bought me tires.
They
Nice.
did.
Friends?
And my, what?
They got some friends?
Oh,
Yeah, all right.
one or two.
Brittany has some friends. She can actually put some clout on there.
I know. I know.
Just friends with Sprung and Suicidal.
So just so you'll know, we got Dennis Taylor and Jim Hutchins in the house.
Geez, lucky you.
I know.
Well, I tried to get you to come in.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I got a schedule that's just like packed, man. Something's always going on. Dirt Dude is like high in demand.
wow.
Geez. Everybody
We are
pull your
lucky to have him right now.
Everybody pull your feet off the floor quick before your shoes fill up.
Well, the one thing Dennis didn't tell you about is his pad. I got to get my friends, next time they're going to come up, I got to get them to sit at Dennis Taylor's lot. Have you seen Dennis Taylor's lot?
Yes, it is nice.
What
got
makes it
its
so
own
nice,
deck.
Dennis?
You know, it's a really nice setup where you can view the track, and it's really good for the family. Everybody stays close by, and you know, it's really good and comfortable.
Got a jacuzzi?
It's a big gazebo over in turn 2,
Turn
but no
2.
top on it. Big,
Jacuzzi's coming
like
this
wooden
year.
deck.
Hey, he's putting a jacuzzi in.
Are you serious?
If he can get away with it.
I can't tell if he's serious or not.
You know, that would be the next step if we could get there for sure.
But see, then you'd never get in a race car. You'd be lounging in the jacuzzi the whole time.
Yeah, definitely.
So he was talking to us about how everything went. So, you know, the track has really come along extremely well. And you know, like he said, it's only the beginning. I mean, we just had one race, and you know, and that's what's nice about the Sexton and Salazar team is the track will now evolve wouldn't you say so, Dennis?
Yes, most definitely. I think that, you know, this is just the beginning.
And it'll evolve and adjust, and because now you've got a promoter and you got a racer promoter. So between the two of them, you know, I think every race weekend it'll just get better and better and better.
Well, I've been telling everyone it's going to take about 3 or 4 races to get everything gelled. Like the first race was a learning race. Second race, you're going to fix the things from the first race and learn more things from the second race. So about the 4th race, maybe, you know, halfway through the season, we should be really smooth and just running for the rest of the season, no problem.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I guess they're saying that the Dales are going to be their next race.
Yeah, Mickey and Jeff Dale will be there doing some interviewing and track announcing with you, I guess, is what they were saying?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
It'd be interesting. I've never shared a mic with anybody since I've been there, because it's usually been a one-man show, just like, you know.
You know what? You might
dancing
enjoy
around.
it. You might enjoy it.
It'll be interesting if I actually have someone I can talk to and go back and forth on. I mean, I always like to sit there and talk with people. It'd be nice.
Well, either that or you just talk to yourself.
Well, that's how it is with sports. You know, I'm
Or I
thinking of
just
watching.
grab racers as they walk by. Hey, you're on the radio right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Dirt Dude, if you watch any major motorsports, I don't care if it's football, baseball,
That's where I
NASCAR,
was going with that.
F1, MotoGP, very, very, very rarely do you have just one person announcing. Even Scott's in the booth. He's got an announcer in the infield. So I really think this is going to be a move in the right direction, and it'll make for a better show, and that's really the end result.
yeah, I'm excited to see how it works out. I mean, actually have a different person, different personality, and we go a different direction. And, it'd be totally interesting. Next race is on the 17th, and they said there's going to be a practice April 16th, so that Friday of practice.
Always good to know.
Did you hear that?
I did.
Are you going to make that one, you think?
We'll see. I'm going over probably on Tuesday to work some more on my car.
Brittany was asking me about April 24th. They're having a swap meet, buy, sell, and trade. I don't really know much about it.
Do you, Dennis?
It sounds like it's going to be cool.
Yeah, they're going to do this, race car swap meet there.
And off-road.
And off-road, yep. So it'll be everybody can clean out all their extra cabinets.
I want to sell my scales. I have, I need to sell my scales.
What do you know? So you don't know that much about it. I was going to say, what do people have to do to register?
Well, it says it was $30. This is off the top of my head, but I believe if you're selling, it's $30, and gates open at 7, I think. I'm not looking at it.
$5 to shop.
And $5 to
shop. $5
yeah.
to shop. Yeah.
Okay, and that's on a Saturday, the 24th.
Yeah, April 24th. Yes.
Be our off weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then where are they going to hold it? Right in the
pits, I would imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it'll just be kind of like, walking through the pits on a normal day, but shopping too.
That's pretty cool, though, for spectators. If they just want to go for the $5 and maybe they're looking for something off-road and then they see behind the scenes and maybe they're more likely to go there.
Or somebody that may go to the track and want to buy your scales.
My scales, yes.
Yeah, upcoming racers looking for, reasonable parts to get their cars out there.
Maybe they just got into racing this year and, they need to, because let's face it, it's, correct me if I'm wrong, Dennis, every race, gosh, I need to go get this.
Yeah, you can never have enough stuff, and, there's always that one person has something extra that is affordable for you to finish up your car,
Well, when you got someone else using it
when you got people moving up in divisions, you go from one division to the next division. Not everything you had in the last division will work in the next division. So instead of just throwing it away
one person's junk is another person's gold.
That's right.
Well, I've seen like 3 or 4 drivers that are excited about taking their stuff to sell and to go shop for more stuff.
Yeah.
I want to trade up to something, or actually, work a horse trade for what I've got for someone else's stuff. We can work a deal.
Okay, Brittany, I'll go if you take my wallet.
Away from you? Yeah. I'll just have Michelle.
I'll go if I can hold your wallet. That means I can spend whatever's in it.
No, because I'm the worst when it comes to buying stuff.
Yeah, you're pretty bad. You have a lot of collections. But if there's a reasonably priced race car, I might spend your money for you.
There you go.
Don't even get me started.
Dennis has a dwarf car, Dave.
I'm sure he does.
You think Dave could fit in it?
Oh, we can get him in.
Well, have you ever heard of the Allison Legacy cars?
Yeah.
I had a chance to drive those out at Cajon Speedway.
Yeah.
Took me 6 months to get over it.
No.
Yeah. And everybody keeps saying, hey, you want to drive this or you want to drive that? And I know that once I do, that I will have to have one.
Yeah,
that's the top of the list was your sprint car when you drove that Randy Wayton sprint car.
He does talk about that a lot, doesn't he?
That was really good.
I bet.
Yeah, I told him I'll do it on 2 conditions. He goes, what's that? If I break it, I don't have to buy it. And number 2, I'm going out by myself. I didn't want anybody else out there. Did 10 laps, came in. Said, what'd you think? He says, wow, you did really good. I said, well, let me go out again and I'll open my eyes. Because that was the most eye-opening experience I have ever had.
Imagine 19 other drivers out there, Dave.
No. I'm not into bumper cars. I'm not into bumper cars.
Have you ever gotten to see the new class, the Sport Compacts, or gotten to run one of those?
Try not to.
Really?
That would be something fun. They're cheap. And
they are so cheap.
They're going to be featured next race on the 17th.
Okay,
We're having
cool.
Sport Compacts.
How many cars do you think we got lined up?
I'm hoping at least 10.
Ooh, that'll be good.
Yeah, I think that number will grow really fast because of the demand and how cheap they are. So I think we'll get 20 cars pretty quick.
Yeah.
I think what's going to happen is once the desert goes into their summer break, everyone's going to come here.
Well, they're in it right now. Easter was pretty much the last weekend because the temperatures.
Kokopah's still running. Kokopah still has a couple more races.
I see what you're saying. I was thinking desert.
No, yeah. When the racing stops in the desert for summer, everyone's going to come out here. I wanted to give a quick mention out to, I don't know if you guys heard or not, Brian Brown got another main event win last night in Brian Fitzgibbon's car at Kokopah.
Oh, cool.
So he backed it up. He did a main event win there, came to our track, got a main event win in a sport mod, and then went back out there and got another main event win and IMCA Hobby Stock.
That's cool,
Nice.
yeah.
Three
Guy knows
races
what-
in a row.
All right, Dennis is over here trying to think, okay, I got to get a hobby stock because I got to go out there and beat this guy. It's all about competition. It's all about
We could
competition.
get them. I know we're going to try and maybe next year try and bring in the hobby stock and then try and get those guys come up from the desert. We've tried to do it before, but it just didn't get the pull in. But if we have the people behind us and we can start, getting that purse out there, that's what it is. The purse brings the cars in.
Well, and I probably don't need to talk about this on air, but what we need to do is we need to hire somebody at Barona that goes out and does nothing but that.
Mm-hmm.
Get purse money from all of the car dealerships, the auto parts stores, the tire stores, Discount Tire, and all these different people. And if we can get, and you don't have to get hundreds of thousands of dollars.
No.
Like if you get $100 from every business that's involving automobiles, and then split it between all the divisions, I think that's, but it's going to take a dedicated person that's going to do it. Yes, dear.
When you're done.
No, I'm done now. You keep wiggling your finger at me.
No, just before because I'm
And
looking
you
at
are
the
the
time.
teacher.
I'm looking at the time, and I just want to make sure everyone knows the run of the races.
Okay.
On the 17th, IMCA Mods, IMCA Sport Mods, IMCA Sport Compact, Street Stock, Pure Stock, Dwarf Cars, Lightning Sprints, Winged, Mini Dwarfs, and Junior Sprint.
And monkeys.
And Dave's going to be
And
there
monkeys.
on his monkey.
I'm going to be hauling butt around the track.
With his helmet.
With
And
my
then
helmet.
Next race, the May 1st, is going to be 360 Sprint. That's good.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Oh.
So, Dennis, you going to buy a 360 Sprint?
Probably.
Probably.
Oh, he did not even hesitate.
That'll be the next thing we need. And
You'll be ready for that one.
Yeah, 360 or 410 is going to be in a very, very exciting show. It's been a minute since they've been to Barona, but they are one of the things that you definitely want to check out.
Oh, they're a
And
draw.
that's one of those things I tell everybody. It's crazy. A 360 Sprint car has less horsepower, but is faster at our track than a 410 because it has less wheel spin. It has less horsepower loss.
They can get the power to the ground. Yeah, I heard they're going to do some mini bike racing too, Dirt Dude.
They're willing to run anything if they can show up. I haven't heard anything about mini bikes or anything like that, but if they can bring it in and get a fan count and a draw of car count, we'll run it.
Yeah, I heard mini bike racing in the intermission, some outlaw karts, some lawnmower racing, some go-karts, maybe a monster truck exhibition.
Dirt Dude's all over that one.
Anything that we can keep
I
the
love
excitement
monster
up,
trucks. All right. Hey, buddy, thanks a lot for calling in. Paul Dyke came in third. Now he's got to fix the driver door. Somebody decided they wanted to come ride with him. Did you see all the dents in his
Uninvited.
Uninvited. Thanks, Dirt Dude. Come on in sometime.
You guys, thanks. I'll talk to you later.
Bye,
All right.
Dirt Dude.
Folks, we're going to take a quick break. This is Racer Radio, FM 96.1, AM 1170.
The answer.
All right, folks, welcome to Sprung Monkey Radio. Yes, it is. Now, Racer Radio, FM 96.1, AM 1170.
The answer.
So who are your guests?
We have Dennis Taylor and Jim the Man that makes it happen.
All right. He turns the wrenches, and he comes up with the project.
Yeah. Hey, can I ask them a question?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Do you two have a game plan for the year? Because it sounds like you'll race anything and you win, but do you have like
have a game
real plan? You two?
Yeah, we do. We definitely, there's a lot of plans.
I love the way
share
he says
like,
I'm going to share some plans
okay.
for this year. What we're going to be doing is...
I say no, and he's going to tell you that he's got
now
a
you're going to
plan.
find out the plan, Jim. I was actually asking on his behalf.
Yeah, so basically we're going to be running... I got a new Razor chassis that we've been putting together, and we're going to be running the modified car. Razor's been one of the best chassis, 2010 to 15 to 20. They have the IMCA National Champions, so we're going to have one of the best pieces of equipment to work with.
So wait, just like for you, when you say Razor, you're not talking a side-by-side.
No, this is actually...
Well, I wanted to bring that out because I know everybody's out there
that
going...
popped in my head, too, until
Okay,
he said
yeah.
modified.
Hey,
yeah.
got a side-by-side.
Yeah, Razor IMCA chassis.
So that's the manufacturer.
Manufactured, yeah, the elite program that they run. They've been the chassis builder for the last 10 years, so we're going to have a good piece of equipment to work with.
Are you working with this coming Saturday? Are we going to see it? Jim, are we going to see it?
Hopefully we're going to have that. My 17 car should be out there the year. They are building me a 21, So I have a brand new car being built by them. So
you're saying 2017?
Yeah, it's a 2017 chassis, Razor chassis that we're going to be running IMCA
it
modified.
It has nothing to do with the chassis. It's everybody behind the wheel.
Most definitely, you could put a good chassis out there and not have a good driver and have a heck of a time.
But
you
a good chassis ain't a bad thing
when
either.
the equipment's right, you're going to do well.
Yeah.
Well, when I did race, mainly karting, I would take my cart, a used cart because I couldn't afford a new one, and my checkbook. And I'd hand the cart and the checkbook to my guy, and I'd say, call me when it's done. And if I lose, it had damn sure better not be my
Jim's
fault.
laughing over
It
here.
better not be your fault.
Do you get his checkbook? Do you get his credit cards and checkbook? Jim?
Do I get his credit card and checkbook? I don't know if he has one.
Oh, boy.
Now, that's my kind of crew chief.
Yeah,
That's
I know,
the guy
right?
I like.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you racing your 2017 Razor chassis this weekend with number 11 on it?
Yeah, we're going to try.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
we should be
spectators
racing
know.
that, and then my 67 Chevelle Street Stock, we'll probably bring it back out, too.
You'll be racing double duty this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Jim's tapping me on the shoulder.
Razor has nothing to do with me.
Oh, okay, that's why.
It's got a crate motor in it.
Oh, I see.
Oh, so you're not going to do anything? No setup? No nothing?
It will be, but since it's new out, we're going to be working on that as we go.
So you get a break.
Well, no, he's bringing a second car, right? No break for you.
Street stock
so he doesn't want you to be bored or neglected.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a good thing you're bringing the street stock,
so
he feels needed.
Yeah, well, he's needed all around, no matter what we do. But
I tell him I talk too much. They have a third Pinto.
Yeah, we have another Pinto too. We're gonna probably put a motor in and build the car count.
Do you
back
have another brother-in-law?
Yeah, I think my buddy Adam's gonna maybe run it, or
does Adam know this?
He's gonna find out. We talked about it, but he hasn't been on the track yet.
If I see a deal on a car transporter, I'll give you a call.
Perfect. We're
9-car hauler.
Yeah, big hauler.
I got a 4-car hauler right now.
Wow.
So we bring that up to the track, and that thing is pretty exciting. I'm gonna bring it to your TV show with 4 cars on it.
He's going to look like Billy Baldwin in his...
Exactly. Me and Billy Baldwin have the biggest rigs for sure.
Can you two go out on the track and race?
Oh, yeah. I've raced Billy many times.
No, I mean in your big rig.
Oh, yeah, we could.
You can't race a big rig.
I've raced buses.
You never know. If we get 10 of them, we'll run anything you bring out there.
Slap a number on it, I'm there, right?
We're going to do it, yeah.
Don't forget the purse.
Oh, yeah. Got to get our sponsors. We got to thank a lot of people, actually.
So you need to do that right now before we get to the end
ready.
of the show.
Yes, most definitely. We got United Rentals. We got our new race director, Brandon Painter. He moves the program along really quickly and smooth. We have a ton of other track sponsors, Nick Novak, Ernie Medina, Mark Rose, Galen Riggs, and several other volunteers that, we could go on forever, but they're going to make the 2021 season great. I've got all my sponsors, and I'm always looking for more sponsors. Once again, Jim Hutchinson Racing Engines. He's definitely the main man here. I got a True Line Alignment, Tony Cortez.
Good old Tony.
Tony's a really good guy. He stands behind me. I pretty much can use the shop anytime I need. We have a Philly cheesesteak subs, Ronnie.
I was wondering if he had a food
He keeps
sponsor.
the track fed, and it comes up to the deck and actually brings his whole family, and so we have a good time hanging out up there.
See, I'm always telling racers, get a food sponsor.
Yep,
you gotta have a food sponsor.
Gotta have a food sponsor. We got paint sponsors, Executive Paint, Tri-City Paint, TCP Global, Line-X for all your Line-X needs.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got that's been helping me.
Like
Norris
I tell the
Racing
kids, you got to write all this stuff down.
Yeah, you got to write it down or at least
He's
have it on the car.
He's used to looking at his car.
Yeah, you
exactly.
look at the car. Norris Racing Bodies. Mark Norris has been along. Ron Leslie.
Boy, you got it.
See who else?
You got all the guys.
I want to know why he has 2 paint sponsors. Do you scuff up that much?
Yeah, they give me all the materials and come to the events with us and
cool.
pass out their flyers and stuff.
So you see. And the cool thing about it is when I get you on KUSI, you can invite them.
Yes, definitely. It would be fun to get them to come up there and go on the TV, because they're going to get huge exposure that way.
Enormous. Absolutely enormous. Yeah, and that's, I'm still a little bit restricted with COVID. There's still, I have to keep, but once we get into the season, I think I can start. What I've been doing is fudging. First it was 1 car, 1 person. Now I'm doing 2 cars, 2 people. Now I'm doing 3 cars, 3 people.
Tell you to
I haven't. Yeah. Well, somebody actually texted me the other day, and he said, how come you're still wearing a mask? And I said, because it matches my shirt.
Oh,
there you go.
Vanity is the reason.
Hey, and by the way, I just got two. That's what you got to get for your dad. I just got 2 new motorcycle shirts from High Seas Trade. I'll send you the pictures.
Okay.
So it sounds like you're going to be ready for a great season so far.
Yeah, most definitely. We're ready and excited with all the new changes and stuff.
So do you like it when the spectators can come by after the races?
Oh, yeah. I actually bring stickers and little cars for the kids to come over, sign autographs, let them get in.
So where do we find you?
Well, I'm over in the backside of Turn 3, up on the hill is where my pit is, but everybody can find me on Facebook, Dennis Taylor. Send me a link if you want to do an event. We do a Racers Against Drugs program for schools, so we bring the cars down there.
Oh, you're part of RAD.
Yeah, I'm part of the RAD program.
Cool.
I've been working with Debbie. I put Debbie on TV more times than I care to admit in the day when she first started that.
Really? Well, my pony used to be Debbie's race car.
Okay, all right.
So I got that from her, and then we started doing the RAD program, and we go to the schools. So
that's
then
awesome.
she left us.
Oh,
where's she? Virginia? I miss her.
Yeah, she's back east somewhere, living life large.
No, she's not. She wishes she was still out here.
No, she found other racetracks. I think she just posted a very rainy picture.
Oh,
yeah, she has found some other racetracks.
I saw some hills up on a handrail where she was looking out in her beautiful backyard.
Yeah, I seen that too.
Real pretty out there.
Yeah. Till the winter kicks in.
Yep, gets a little cold.
Like, ooh,
so
I don't want to
you're still part of RAD?
Yeah, so I'm still part of the RAD program. We'll be doing more events this year, especially now that things are getting back to normal, which is great. Because ultimately the kids have been missing out a lot. So and that's kind of why I race. It's for the connection with all the kids and seeing the smiles and all the things that I used to be smiling at as a little boy. So
you're my new RAD contact.
Perfect.
Oh,
Let's
cool.
do
That
this.
is good to know.
Yes, that would be great. You can get a hold of me, once again on Facebook, Dennis Taylor.
He responds to Messenger.
Yes.
Thank goodness.
Yes.
I respond.
That's how I got hold of him.
Perfect.
I respond to everything. You know me.
Yes.
I'm that kind of guy. No, that's great. I mean, I'm so thrilled because I didn't know if anybody was still doing.
I didn't know if it was still alive.
Yeah, it's it definitely for a minute there slowed down, but we'll be back. Yeah, we'll be back
with COVID and everything. You didn't have a whole lot of choice.
Exactly.
Didn't have much of an audience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming in, gentlemen. I look forward to bumping into you in the pit.
Yes.
Now I know where to find you in the pit.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Now I know where to find a Philly cheesesteak. Wait, what was that sponsor?
That's Philly cheesesteak subs and El Cajon. Ronnie, really good guy. And if you haven't had one, you got to try one.
That's Philly cheesesteak.
And you came without food?
Oh, I love Philly cheesesteak.
I will definitely have to send some over for sure.
Yeah, but if she gets it first on toast.
Well, we'll make sure we give a couple
I'm
extra.
a good eater.
Yes,
I started my morning with Newski's bacon to make my morning right.
I bought her 5 pounds of bacon
from a birthday.
Oh, boy.
We're down to 2.5 pounds.
That's all you got left?
No, 1.5 pounds.
Nice.
How much I send you?
5 pounds.
There you go. All right, kids. Hope you all enjoyed Racer Radio. Gun Sports Radio, or Gun Owners Radio is coming up next. FM 96.1, AM 1170.
The Answer.
This program is sponsored by Dave Stahl.